Hey, Andy here from builderhottub.com. In this video, I'm going to talk about pipe extenders. So let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, so pipe extenders, probably not the most sexy of videos that I've ever made. However, they are really useful and they can get you out of a tight spot with plumbing modifications or leak repairs, that kind of thing. They're a really great piece of kit to have at your disposal. So what are they? They're basically, as the name suggests, they are a plumbing fitting that actually extends a piece of pipe to allow you to get into another fitting. Now, before I go on to explain how we can use them in a gunite kind of scenario, please do subscribe to the channel, hit that notification icon to be notified when my videos go live. I do 2 long form videos just like this every single week, a whole bunch of shorts, and everything on this channel focuses on DIY hot tubs, plunge pools, parts, and pretty much everything in between. Okay, so with that out the way, let's have a look at how we can use a pipe extender to repair a fitting just like this. So this is a gunite body here. I've got a pipe coming out of the side, and these things are notoriously difficult to actually get to and repair in your hot tubs. So what can happen is, say you've got a leak on a section of pipe, you need to get these out, you need to get the pipe out, but it's actually quite difficult to get the pipe out of a gunite body. So what you're going to have to do is, in some cases, just cut down and leave some of the actual pipe in the fitting. So what that means is you can't get another piece of pipe in there. So it's kind of logical that you're going to need something to help you bridge that gap, and bridging that gap is done by one of these extenders. So this is a 2-inch extender. They come in different sizes. You can get one on a 1/2 inch, you can get 1 inch of course as well, but this is a 2-inch. So I'm going to show you how you can use this on a 2-inch waterline on a gunite body, for example. Firstly, if you've had to cut the pipe here and it's now short because you've had to take a section out because it had a leak, or it'd been pierced, something like that, you can actually use one of these so it will slot inside of the pipe, and then in the other end it's a socket connection so that you can put that 2-inch into the other end and you can then bridge the gap. So that's the first way that we can use a pipe extender. Now the second way, if I just take this out here, is on the other side. I've got a 2-inch piece of pipe here, but I couldn't get that out of the fitting. Now it doesn't have to be a gunite body. I'm just using one of these because it's a good actual case study or usage, and I've used these myself on my own gunite bodies where I've had to repair leaks and that kind of thing. So if you've had to cut the pipe off, obviously if I kind of hold this up to the camera here, you can see that I'm not going to be able to get another piece of pipe in here. So if I take this one out of this side, I can't get that one in because it's in the way. Okay, it's pretty obvious. So what I can do is I can actually use the pipe extender to create a socket connection. So the way that this works is, this is actually the diameter of the internal size of the pipe. So I can drop that in there and I can cement that into place. And then in the other side, I can now use a socket to go in and connect up my pipe. So it allows me to leave the remainder of the old pipe, which has got a really good seal and it's going to be really difficult to remove from a fitting, but I can use that pipe extender to allow me to connect a new piece of, in this case, 2-inch pipe. And finally, the final way that we can use a pipe extender is if we've had to cut a piece of pipe short and it won't then reach the fitting. So the larger side, the socket side, is a socket if you're putting a 2-inch piece of pipe into it, but it's also a 2-inch spigot connection or an SPG if you're not using pipe. So that will actually drop into my gunite body. So remember, a spigot or an SPG connection will fit inside of another fitting. So now that enables me to have the 2-inch pipe fit onto the smaller end that then goes inside of the 2-inch pipe. It bridges the gap, and I've used that pipe extender to fix my problem, okay? So they're pretty useful pieces of kit. You should always have a few lying around. They can get you out of some tight squeezes with leaks or with repairs that you're gonna have to make at some point to your hot tub. Hopefully you found this short video useful. If you have, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification, and of course, if you've got any questions, please do hit me up in the comments. As always, I appreciate the view. Thanks ever so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video. If you've liked this video, please do like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on the next video.